Baseball from one of the best ballparks around, Oriole Park in Baltimore. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Baltimore Orioles. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over and you're going to have a W.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matt, I love this ballpark. As I look around Camden Yards, haven't had the opportunity to play a full season here. Once you get past May, the ball flies everywhere in this ballpark. But right field, that wall looks high, but in right center field, it's a jet stream. You hit a ball in that jet stream out there, it's going to go.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, the interesting thing about Carl, look, pitchers struggle with balls in the corner. They don't like that he makes them throw the ball in the middle of the plate sometimes. But he will call that high pitch. So watch him attack the high pitch and try to get that strike.
Josh Harrison stands in. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is striding in, Joaquin Ibarra. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. Line towards center field. Ozuna has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. Digging for second goes Frazier. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the second deck and gone.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
So coming to the plate, Dwayne Williamson. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Gone! You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back home runs. In now, David Tan. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Wow, that's the four guys.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Ozuna. Gone! That's back-to-back-to-back-to-back-to-back. 5 straight home runs. You got to be kidding. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Now at the plate, Fernando Aquino. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. And this is going to get down and head for the 333 sign. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
I love the hitting streak. I was glad to see him get that knock. I was hoping we weren't going to jinx him.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 42 on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Stepping in now, Joaquin Ibarra swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Vargas will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Todd Frazier. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Line hard. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8. Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs.
Now batting.
Into the box, Johnny Bench. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul.
Well, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double digits, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again.
He swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Dwayne Williamson. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Yeah, as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
In now, David Tan.
Number 34, David Tan.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them.
Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. The relay. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
There's not a hotter hitter in all of baseball, folks. As the guy on the mound can attest, He's seeing everything they're throwing at him well right now, and he's not missing them either.
Now batting.
Into the box, Joaquin Ibarra. As
Ibarra.
he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second, and he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, that base hit right there extends his streak to 9 games. Now, we've been watching him. It's a couple series now. He's starting to swing the bat. You got to start paying attention to this guy. He's getting hot.
Now Frazier with a drive. Well hit out to deep left field.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Oh, he was geared up for that pitch. He got what he wanted. He just got out in front of it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 2-run homer that time for Todd Frazier. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Third home run of the day. You know, guys love hitting in the day. Day games, daylight. You get to see that natural lighting. Well, he's put a natural swing on 3 balls today and got 3 homers. Really impressive.
Standing in now, Johnny Bench.
Johnny Bench.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Vargas going back on it. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in the baseball game.
Center fielder.
In now, Dwayne Williamson. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Wow, that's 3 home runs in his first 3 at-bats. I'm no expert, but I might say they have to give him first base for the rest of the game, no matter what the situation is. He's destroying them so far.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, David Tan.
David.
There it goes. And are you kidding me? Pencil it into the history books. Another home run.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this, but they do, and he makes them pay.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Vargas racing back. Gone! That's back-to-back-to-back-to-back-to-back. 5 straight home runs. You got to be kidding.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Up next for
Into the box, Fernando Aquino.
Fernando.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Vargas ranging back to the track. Gone! That's back-to-back-to-back-to-back-to-back. 5 straight home runs. You got to be kidding. A solo shot here to left, so he creeps ever closer to triple digits as they just continue to pour it on here.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater.
There it goes. And are you kidding me? Pencil it into the history books. Another home run.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. That ball just did not stop carrying.
Lawrence Robinette comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... Here's Marcell Ozuna. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Now, that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down at third base at the Todd father. Todd Frazier, yeah, the Little League superstar from the '98 World Series when he was the MVP and led his team from Tom's River. He's matured now to a Major League All-Star third baseman. Really impressive resume.
Stepping in, number 20, currently with the third best home run total on the ball club. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does. And he got him.
Wow, his stuff, this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced to work deep into this game.
Here's the DH, Billy Butler. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And there's a swing and a miss by Butler, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that will end the inning. Ready once again, Todd Frazier. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Baseman, Todd Frazier.
This is line to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, and he is so close to having a cycle. He's one thing short, and the toughest one of them all, the triple. Looks like he's gonna get another at bat. Let's see if he's able to pull it off.
Paul Goldschmidt will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt. His 4th in the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, there are good days and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ozuna is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Well, let's take a look at the Rays defense, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate, you got Buster Posey. Took him a little while to figure out how to work things in the big leagues, but boy, can he catch. He can still catch and throw. He'll fool you every now and then, too, but he calls a tremendous game.
He's set, and the pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, he clearly didn't miss that pitch. He's so strong. If you look at the extension on that ball, he just really muscled that ball to the ballpark when it comes down to it.
Standing in now, David Tejada. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Vargas going back. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to left. His fourth in the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his fourth hit of the ball game.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his third double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. Line drive to center field. Ozuna is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Stepping in now, Joaquin Ibarra hit pretty well out to deep left field. Vargas racing back, and it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as this lead got even wider.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. They're pitching.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo home run for Todd Frazier. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. 8 runs already in this inning. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Ozuna. Gone! You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. His 5th in this game as they just continue to pour it on here.
The 5th home run of the game for him. Wow, we will never see this again. This is history in the making. 5 home runs in the game, and he's had 5 great swings too with these homers.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Vargas looks up. Gone! Open up the record books. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. His 4th in the ball game as this lead got even wider.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Into the box, Dwayne Williamson. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ozuna looks up. Gone! That's back-to-back-to-back-to-back-to-back 5 straight home runs. You got to be kidding. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 4th in the ball game as the blowout continues. Samuel Delgado is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So that keeps the bottom of the 2nd going. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
No, they don't. But I tell you what, he's been working hard. He's been locked in right now. Just his approach. You knew he was going to have a good day.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But not before things change dramatically as they explode for 11 here to really open things up. We've played 2 full. The O's lead this thing 36-0. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Standing in now, Kevin Vargas. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Dribbled up the line. Foul ball, strike 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch outs. 2 away now. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Eric Ibar is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And Ibar swings through that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Fernando Aquino.
He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award.
Here's the pitch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 5 in this one. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. In now, Miguel Rojas. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. And the runner from second is in to score. And he'll get in there safely.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Third baseman number 20.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Digging for second goes Frazier. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
First baseman number 44.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And he's having one of the greatest games ever. He's launched 5 home runs already with a chance for 6 here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And the run is in to score from second. And he is in there.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Into the box now, Johnny Bench. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Now the 0-1. And that's in there, base hit.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Into the box, Dwayne Williamson. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes To look down at the knees for a strike. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Out of here, and by a long ways, a monstrous 3-run home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his 5th in this game, as this lead got even wider.
Well, Posey wanted him to waste one out of the zone, but he made a mistake in the zone, and now he's paying for it. It's a game of inches, folks, and they know that better than anyone right now.
Standing in now, David Tan. He swings and lines it to left, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
First pitch hitting. If you get the pitch you want and you know he's going to deliver it, you can't miss it. That was a great swing.
Stepping in now, David Tejada. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Ozuna. Still ranging back. Leaps and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Into the box now, Fernando Aquino, left field and deep. Vargas going back on it, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game as the blowout continues. Striding in once again, Miguel Rojas. He, of course, has launched 3 balls over the fence in this one and possibly looking for number 4 here. Vargas will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Second baseman, Joaquin Ibarra.
Digging in, Joaquin Ibarra, 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far, having quite the game. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Vargas looking up, out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here. Digging in and looking for more, Todd Frazier. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Oh and 1, here it comes. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Ready with the 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And even 10 runs have scored this half inning. Another pitch into the seats, still stuck on 0-2.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators.
That's the 6th ball he's fouled off in a row. You just keep fighting until he gives you something to hit.
The 0-2 delivery. And this one will be foul back in among the fans.
My goodness. There's another one. 7 foul balls in a row. You just don't see at bats like this.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
This is ridiculous. 8 in a row. That's the 8th one he's fouled off. This is a great at-bat.
Swing and a ball hit deep down the left field line, but that'll be a loud foul ball.
That was the 9th foul ball of this at-bat. That is great concentration and hand-eye coordination. Wow.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, forget about this one. Ba-ba-booey. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 6th of the game as this lead got even wider. Ready for another chance? Johnny Bench. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. It's into the second deck, but foul. Just couldn't keep that ball fair. Ready with another 0-2. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left, his 5th in this game as the blowout continues.
Yeah, and after the second home run, you could just sense that he's spent. Poor body language. He's been grinding, and I just think he's worn out. We'll see if he can make a change in a hurry.
Standing in now, Dwayne Williamson. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left, his 6th of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Yeah, it's obvious these guys are feeling it in a big way here. 3 home runs in a row happens about maybe once a year or so, but it has happened, and we are here to witness it. Amazing.
Tom Wilhelmsen is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Stepping in now, David Tan will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Here's the 0-1. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. 0-2, here it is. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone! Open up the record books. Back to back to back to back home runs. A solo shot here to left. His 4th in the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
Into the box now, David Tejada. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! That's back to back to back to back to back. 5 straight home runs. You got to be kidding. A solo shot here to left. His 5th in this game as the blowout continues. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Fernando Aquino.
Right fielder, Fernando Aquino.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball pulled deep down the left field line, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Ozuna is under it. And the inning is over. And oh boy, let's see, 9, 11, 14, 16 runs here this half inning, as it's fair to say they came up big. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Orioles are on top, 52-0. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
High pop-up. Bench has a play. He's got it one away.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Buster Posey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Josh Harrison stands in. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Hit to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Rojas. He, of course, has launched 3 balls over the fence in this one, and possibly looking for number 4 here. Oh, my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. A solo shot here to left, his 4th in the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman, Joaquin
into the
Ibarra.
box, Joaquin Ibarra. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Vargas looks up, out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So a solo shot here to left center field. Career number 247 as this lead got even wider.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Todd Frazier.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line to left. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Digging for second goes Frazier. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt. Now Goldschmidt, a drive. High in the air out to deep left field. Digging in, Johnny Bench. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Johnny Bench.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Scorched to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got to battle. But that was the case here as he battled back and got a hit down 0-2.
Stepping in now, Dwayne Williamson. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, his 7th of the game as the blowout continues. Ready for another shot now David Tan.
Designated hitter, David Tan.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Vargas on the move. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 348 for his career, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, you just don't see that too often. Back-to-back dingers on back-to-back pitches. I mean, that's kind of a definition of instant offense, if you ask me.
Neftali Feliz answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box now, David Tejada, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Another 0-2 coming. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Vargas looking up, out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. His 6th of the game as this lead got even wider. And we'll take one more look at the big one. 100 home runs in a season. Can you believe it?
Now batting, right fielder, Fernando Aquino.
Into the box, Fernando Aquino. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Comes set with the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ozuna looks up. Gone! Open up the record books. Back to back to back to back home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues. Standing in and working on a fantastic game, Miguel Rojas. He has 7 runs driven into his name so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now the 0-1 on its way from Feliz. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch from Feliz. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Fastball called for strike 2.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in now, Todd Frazier. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Oh, 0-1, here's the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here's the 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Vargas on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. The relay, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
The first baseman, number 44.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. From the stretch. Right there for strike 1. For Frazier, he's up to 59 doubles this season. That's the highest total since Todd Helton turned the trick back in 2000. Feliz sets. Here's the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
And there is strike 3. So after what seemed like an hour, here's Marcell Ozuna. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To short. Throw on to first is low that time, but Goldschmidt's able to hang with it, and he digs it out. A nice play. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Hit on the ground to third. Frazier's up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball game. Last half of the 5th coming up. Baltimore's out in front, 61-0. At the plate, Johnny Bench. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. Here's a drive out to left center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Now at the plate, Dwayne Williamson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Bench rounds third and is digging for the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Let's take another look at just the hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Standing in now, David Tan. This one is launched. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, the 349th of his career, as they just continue to pour it on here. Now to the plate, David Tejada.
Now batting, left fielder, David Tejada.
First delivery to him on the way. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to left, his 7th of the game, as this lead got even wider.
Hey, that's not an easy thing to do, to go back-to-back. When the guy in front of you goes deep, you walk up to the plate and you feel like, hey, I'm going to do what he just did. How about that? Back-to-back bombs.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in now, Fernando Aquino. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Miguel Rojas.
In now, Miguel Rojas. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His fifth in this game as the blowout continues. At the plate, Joaquin Ibarra.
Now batting, second baseman, Joaquin Ibarra.
First offering on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Vargas ranging back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Number 21, Todd Frazier.
So coming to the plate, Todd Frazier. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a solo shot down the line in left is fourth in the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here. And it's hard to even imagine that we'd ever see a performance like this. 10 hits in a single ball game, a new major league record.
The first baseman, number 44.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as this lead got even wider.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Now batting, catcher, Johnny.
Standing in now, Johnny Bench. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. His sixth of the game as the blowout continues.
This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before he crushes it out too. This is incredible.
The batter, center fielder, Dwayne.
Into the box, Dwayne Williamson sent out to straightaway center field. Ozuna is under it. 2 down.
A designated hitter, number 34.
Now at the plate, David Tan. Feliz sets. Here comes the first pitch. And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. A solo shot here to left, making it an even .350 for his career as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, when it left its back, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know.
Wind up and the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Now the 0-2 pitch. This one also hit deep to left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around first, digging for two. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, that's just textbook hitting right there. Ball's away, stays down with it, takes his head to the ball, and just flips it into left field. Nice swing.
This is hit pretty well out to left field. Vargas looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His fourth in the ball game as this lead got even wider. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before, and you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number. Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Ozuna. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But not before 12 men cross the plate. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. One away. So the shutout still intact here in the sixth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Kevin Vargas will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here's Eric Ibar now. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Down in order go the Rays. And as you can see, they are way behind. Digging in once again, Joaquin Ibarra. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Ibarra.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the first
Third
out.
baseman number 21.
Here's Todd Frazier now. And can he do it again? 4 home runs already under his belt, looking for number 5. Now Frazier with a drive. Well hit out to deep left field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to left. His 5th in this game as the blowout continues. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He went deep last time up.
Number 44.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to left. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. And it's hard to even imagine that we'd ever see a performance like this. 10 hits in a single ball game. A new major league record. Standing in now, Johnny Bench. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. This is line to left, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Stepping into the box, Dwayne Williamson.
Dwayne Williamson.
He's set, and the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! A 3-run shot down the line in left. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as they just continue to pour it on here. Ready once again, David Tan.
Hitter, number 34.
Into the windup and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ozuna is right there. And that's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, David Tejada. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, he got away with another pitch right there. He's been really struggling, and now he just throws another one right down the middle. Fortunately for him, the hitter didn't swing. He's sitting 0-1. But he's going to have to put the ball on the corners if he wants to be effective.
And another foul ball. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 7th inning coming up. The O's lead this thing 77-0. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Dustin Pedroia.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The windup and the 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. The 0-2 home. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. Striding in once again, Buster Posey. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled straight back. 0-1 count and the pitch. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Josh Harrison is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, and they remain well behind. Digging in to try it again, Fernando Aquino. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot down the line in left, his 5th in this game, as this lead got even wider.
Yeah, and there's another reason the word around the league is this guy's a bona fide Rookie of the Year candidate. He seems to come up big, never shying away from the moment like a lot of rookies do. It's been a joy to watch him have so much success in just his first big league season.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. And he's having one of the greatest games ever. He's launched 5 home runs already with a chance for 6 here. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman, Joaquin Ibarra.
Ready for another shot now. Joaquin Ibarra, 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Ozuna. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Third baseman number 21.
So standing in, Todd Frazier, and having one of the greatest single games of all time. 5 home runs already, looking for 6. And this is lined hard to deep left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
Passed him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
First pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Ready with the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Late that time for a strike. A windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. So with 1 gone in the 8th, we get a look at our line score, and I promise not to jinx anything, so I'll just invite our viewers to check out the hit column for the visiting team, as that promises to be the story for the 8th and 9th inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Hey, we're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Ready for another chance? Billy Butler, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Down in order go the Rays. And as you can see, they are way behind. Digging in and looking for more, Johnny Bench. We'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Johnny Bench.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ozuna ranging back at the track. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
In now, Dwayne Williamson. Line hard deep into left. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Standing in now, David Tan. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run to left center. A huge home run for him as he now stands alone in the all-time record books as the blowout continues. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Tejada.
Left fielder, David Tejada.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So a solo shot down the line in left. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as they just continue to pour it on here. So stepping in, Fernando Aquino.
Right fielder, Fernando Aquino.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Ozuna. Gone! You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. His 6th of the game as this lead got even wider. Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. He went deep back in the 5th.
Miguel Rojas.
First offering on its way. Hit hard towards center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Great execution. You hit it where it's thrown, right? That ball's thrown right up the middle. He hit it right back up the middle. A lot of hits in the middle.
Into the box now, Joaquin Ibarra, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And can he do it again? 4 home runs already under his belt, looking for number 5. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Vargas going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And the throw in gets away from him.
I'm not sure what else the manager or pitching coach need to see, Matt. He obviously doesn't have his best stuff, and the longer he stays out there, the bigger the hole he digs.
At the plate, Todd Frazier, and he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Now Goldschmidt, a drive. High in the air out to deep left field. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the blowout continues.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
Johnny Bench is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Dwayne Williamson.
Dwayne Williamson.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Ozuna to the track, to the wall. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as they just continue to pour it on here.
Designated hitter, David Chan.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as this lead got even wider. So coming to the plate, David Tejada.
Left fielder, David Tejada.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Vargas is after it, and that's the third out. But not before an even 10 men come around to score here as they break this game wide open. Ninth inning coming up. The Orioles lead it 88-0. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Josh Reddick.
Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's thrown first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another two-strike offering. Hit out towards second. Ibarra fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Stepping in, Kevin Vargas. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet. So you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
The 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Strike three. 19 strikeouts for him now.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking a hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Here's Eric Ibar now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
And on your screen, a guy who truly helped guide his team to victory today.
Well, we had one of the greatest single-game performances of all time in this one with all those home runs. So, yeah, player of the game is a given this time around.